York City as the Knicks prepare to take the home court. Kevin Harlan along. Along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. The Hawks here looking to pick up one on the road before returning to Atlanta. Here's Halliburton. Pass to Smith. Oh, good with the triple. Here's the Hawks with the ball. And you talk about physical dominance combined with skill. Tim, at his peak, where does Joel Embiid rank?
Well, Kevin, I'm not sure we've ever seen a 7-footer with this combination of power and three-point shooting. Injuries really are the only thing that have slowed him down.
What a slam by Halliburton, using that agility to make a statement. And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Pass to Eason. Back to Barnes. Drives to the hoop. And the dunk by Barnes.
Well, that's Barnes just showing you raw athleticism.
Halliburton outside. For three, Smith. Nailed from three-point land.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Now here's Ingram. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game.
Well, it's early, but I love their offensive game plan to this point.
Here's Halliburton. It's a three-point game. Fires for three. And another three for New York.
High IQ play by Halliburton, breaking down the defense with a pick and creating for himself.
Now here's Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Pass to Miller. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. So it's Atlanta now. Here's Eason. Beyond the arc. Drops in the tray.
This team is rolling right now. Still haven't missed a shot.
Miller outside. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. The three from Barnes. Rebound by Smith. Knicks trailed by 5. Halliburton looking around. New York, no good that time either. So it's the Hawks now. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Kevin. Many have predicted an all-star future for Brandon Miller. He said, I don't really read anything like that. I just focus on what I can do today. It's all about the work. That's the only way to get better. I just came in with the mindset of making my team better and being a winning player. Kevin?
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. And GA, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. So for the Knicks, Knicks trailed by 7. Pass to Kamare. Here's Porzingis, guarded by Embiid. Back to Porzingis. Clock at 6. New York, no good that time either. Here's Ingram. Nice shot from the wing. Ingram's got 6.
Yeah, Ingram is such a complete offensive player. He can find good looks in the mid-range area as well.
Here's Holt. Outside for Arenas. Here's Kamara. And slam dunk by Kamara.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Out to Ingram. Embiid the screen. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Here he goes. Lays it up and banks it in.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
Embiid the screen. Ingram right side. Knicks with the rebound.
Yeah, he probably shouldn't have taken that shot there. The defensive intensity was all over.
Holt. There's the killer two-handed slam.
They worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
That's the kind of play that can spark a run. A dunk like that energizes everyone on the team.
And a big dunk there from a springy Barnes. He gets up fast there for the hammer.
And so it's Scotty Barnes making things happen for the Hawks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
And another thing that has really opened up the rest of the floor is their damage from the mid-range area.
The Hawks leading by 9. And a rangy 6'7" wing GA with a smooth shooting touch. Brandon Miller fits a mold that a lot of teams are looking for.
And there's a reason he was the 2nd overall pick in 23. He's got the potential to be an impact wing at both ends of the floor.
Takes it inside. Halliburton outside. Second chance shot. It's tipped. And they're able to recover. Sinks it. And the shot from Porzingis. And Reeves has got the ball here for Atlanta. There's the 3. No good there. Knicks trailed by 9. And a wide open look for Halliburton. Hands it from downtown. Halliburton's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
We've seen him shoot at 40% from deep for a season. So Halliburton accurate from three-point land.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And it's Halliburton missing. The Hawks leading by 8. And he jams it with authority.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the tip.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
The Knicks shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And collectively, they're only about 73% as a unit right now.
So, Tim, let me put you in a different hat. If you're running an NBA franchise, would you rather build around a guard, wing, or a big man in today's NBA?
I think I'd go with the wing with size, a guy that can create his own offense, and for which there is no great defensive matchup. Those guys, to me, are the ones that can help lead you to the promised land.
Well, that sounds like a good blueprint. Pass to Reeves. Just 5 on the clock. It's rebounded by Tyrese Halliburton. Now, Lively. Off target with his three.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Knicks trailed by 9. Here's Miller. Launches a three. That one, no good. On the wing, Reed. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game.
You know, I wouldn't call Reeves an elite three-point shooter, but Austin is more than capable.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And the Knicks making a change here. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Holt. And he's good on the three ball. He has 7.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Reeves uses the glass to finish the layup.
Reeves has a great ability to finish, and he knows how to work inside.
Well, the defense was solid right there, but that's just a missed opportunity at the rim.
Here's Collier, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Here's Kamara. And slam dunk by Kamara.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. And it's Collier missing. Knicks trailed by 11. With the drive, Holt. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
For New York, they have shot just one free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
And one of the responsibilities with being a great player is making free throws.
Reeves can't hit. Pass to Kamara. Now here's Reeves. No scoring in this one. Can't cash in from close range. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Yeah, ferocious at the rim. Bagley can finish with power or finesse.
Here's LaRavia. The Hawks working the ball around. Here's Collier going inside.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Here's Holt. Reeves with the rebound. Atlanta leading by 13. Here's Collier. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. And the Knicks making a change here. 20 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Holt. Reeves with the rebound. To the inside. And finished off by Bagley.
Interior passing is so difficult if you aren't precise. They were right there. Nice work.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We come back right after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Back to Eason. Pass to Ingram. Puts the move on. Into the lane. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Look at those long strides. Ingram eating up ground in a hurry.
Halliburton right side. Lets it go. Smith on the wing. Miller outside. Out to Smith. Just 5 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot. Miller, no luck.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Embiid. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Embiid's got his first points of the night. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Halliburton, that's good.
You watch Halliburton shoot. The release is a little low, but it's quick and it's deadly.
And when Tyrese Halliburton entered the NBA, Greg, scouts were worried about his shot release point.
It's definitely lower than you would teach, but by the same token, that's why he gets it off so quickly, making it a tough shot to contest.
Miller with the ball. Jones covering. It's stolen by Eason. And here's Ingram from the arc. Stolen by Lively. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey, Kevin. The league is hoping for more competition for the All-Star game, and one idea to motivate the players is more prize money for the winning team. It worked for the Emirates Cup. The All-Star festivities drive revenues and publicity for the league, so those that are advancing this suggestion say, put some money on it. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Here's Barnes. He takes it in, and the dunk by Barnes.
And I love seeing him use his athleticism to get to the rim. Barnes really showing you one of his strengths.
Here's Halliburton. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Barnes outside. Back to Ingram. Barnes left side. Shot clock at 6. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. In his relatively young career, Scotty Barnes, GA, has played a number of positions.
Well, he's so versatile. He can be successful at a lot of different spots on the floor. A glue guy you can plug in just about anywhere.
And one thing about Scotty Barnes is his team feeds off of his enthusiasm for the game. He keeps everyone engaged. Just a great guy to play with.
Coming on to the floor. That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world. So there's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Difficult situation for New York. And here's Arenas. He has yet to score. That's tipped. Barnes looking around. Pass to Embiid. From downtown. The shot, no good. They need to stop this run.
You know what, Kev? I think it's time to switch some things up, either by going to your bench or with a different look defensively to disrupt their rhythm.
New York shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. He hits the 2nd from the line. It's Ingram on the wing. 13 points in the game. No good on the wing 3. Pulls up on the wing. Connects. The jumper drops.
And the shot selection has been great, but the volume isn't where it needs to be.
57-35.
Barnes outside. Now Easton. He has 5.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
We've got 1:28 left in the third. Shot from free throw range. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved he didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
Here's Ingram. That's good again. His 7th basket, 7 for 10 from the floor.
Another bucket that time by Ingram. He is going off, looking to attack every time he catches the ball.
Arenas can't hit.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Ingram right side. It's rebounded by New York. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And there's the drive. No good that time. Nice move. Oh, the jam by Ingram.
That is not possible. What we just... is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Brandon Ingram. He's been the guy making things happen for the Atlanta Hawks.
Atlanta, 63.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. McCollum with the ball. Greg, one thing that doesn't show up in the box, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket is, I'm fine with that.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Driving inside. Somehow misses the one-handed flush.
Oh, just a little too cute on that one, and it cost him.
Here's McCollum. Makes it off the glass. McCollum's got his first points in this one.
That is great patience that time by McCollum. He waited until that opportunity opened up, and he utilized the pick and roll perfectly.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Here's Berlinger.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, bounce to the outs, Greg. Yeah, showing off the bunny. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Hawks.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
Well, they have really taken advantage of the mid-range area of the floor. It's been open for them all night.
Wasted no time on that one.
It's been a modest night scoring so far. Maybe that shot will encourage him to get some more looks.
Here's Reeves, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Austin Reeves.
And you know the drive is coming from Reeves, but you still can't stop it.
Halliburton for 3. Rebound by the Hawks. It's stolen. Out to Miller. Puts up a 3. Drills it from outside. Miller's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Well, his team is up, and he's a big reason why. And it's a little easier to shoot when you know you've got an advantage on the scoreboard.
Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Oh, the balance and focus. Halliburton able to power through contact and convert.
That's good from Halliburton. The Hawks leading by 19. No one near Reeves as he lets it go. Buries the long-range jumper. Reeves has got 11 in the second half. McDaniels outside. Here's Beranger. Shot clock at 5. Great D that time from Bagley.
Well, protecting the rim, plays like that really bolster your defense.
Pass to Sanford. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Sinks the triple.
And he's not going to miss those very often. Even from deep, the D has to close out a little stronger on him.
Here's Collier. Halliburton with the steal. And here comes the break. It's stolen by Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
New York calls timeout. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter.
City Dancer.
A minute 50 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Arenas. Oh, and the jam by Arenas.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. And we felt it. Even over here, we felt it. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Reeves. Basket counts. Reeves has got 13 points in just this quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Hawks.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Austin Reeves.
Well, offensively, he was about as locked in as you can be, and his team continued to find him.
Nice open look, but it's no good. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
Atlanta with the ball. Collier. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
But the truth is, they've had control of this game.
Winning away from home takes nerve and great discipline. Kudos to them.
And again, New York with the triple.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And all of that success from the three-point line will open up driving lanes. Let's see if they can take advantage of that as well.
Unloads. Misses. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Welcome and thank you for spending this holiday season with 2K Sports as we get ready for the special NBA presentation. Joined by Grant Hill and Tim Legler, this is Brian Anderson, and we'll have Ali LaForce reporting for us. And of course, Jalen Williams. One of the things he's brought that they'll miss is his slashing ability.
Yeah, like a lot of people, I didn't see the trade coming. He was the team in many people. Eyes. It'll be interesting to see how they evolve as a squad with him gone. Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
Tim, with his agility and that 7'3" wingspan, Scotty Barnes can guard virtually anyone.
Well, because he's got the combination, Brian, of lateral quickness and physicality. He is great at the point of attack and fighting through screens. Just a top shelf defender.
Now the Knicks with it. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Takes the three. He buries it from three. Halliburton got 7 points.
At the perimeter, Halliburton has a lot of confidence. He's just about always ready to take that shot.
Great positioning on the putback.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in. Now here's Halliburton. He's got 7. Here's Miller. Three-pointer off the mark.
I mean, I think that was their first miss of the game. They've been just rolled.
The fader. It's rebounded by New York.
Trying to do a little too much with that fadeaway. There wasn't anyone near him.
Halliburton outside. Easton pulls it in. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Pass to Embiid. Jones up top. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Easton. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Atlanta shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. And the second free throw is good. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And Joel Embiid pulls it down.
Well, the defense challenged him just enough to force that miss. They really collapsed when he got close to the rim.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. Smith outside. The rebound by the Hawks. Outside Barnes. Fades back. Embiid misses. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Here's Halliburton. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Here's Atlanta with the ball. Left side Jones. Outside Barnes. Pass to Easton. Outside Ingram. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Fast break. Here comes New York. Miller outside. From deep. And the Knicks miss again. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, Joel Embiid over the years has had some tough luck with injuries. He said, I've broken my face twice. I came back early with the risk of losing my vision, broken fingers. I still came back. I wish I was as lucky as others, but that doesn't mean I'm not trying to do whatever it takes to be out there. Guys, back to you.
Thanks a lot, Allie. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Knicks trail by 3. Driving in. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
I guess you don't need two hands when one will suffice.
Hey, as long as you don't lose control. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Well, you see all of that athleticism right there by Ingram. He can be such a force when he catches it that deep.
Pass to Arenas. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Woo! Not a lot of resistance from the D.
That's the last guy you want to leave open.
If you get that much daylight, only one thing is on your mind, a strong finish.
Oh, a nice slam by the swingman Barnes. His athleticism is his greatest strength.
Kamara down low. Here's Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Great body control by Porzingis. He sets a good pick and then rolls right into a scoring position. I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter. And that one's good. Ingram.
Yeah, Ingram that time managing to play big inside. He used his length to his advantage.
Lets it slide. Again, the Knicks. Good for 2 more.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
I like watching Barnes challenge defenses like this, earning these calls in the process.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
2 shots.
And he's good on the second. There's 10 seconds left to play in the first. 3 seconds left. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Atlanta on top. They lead by 2. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far, the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Well, that's true, and they've also been going right at the rim, which I love. Attack, attack, attack.
Fast break, New York. Pulls it from the corner, and it's Bagley with the rebound. The Hawks leading. Into the lane. Shot's good by Collier. Well, every team is looking for wings who can defend multiple positions. Who's at the top of your list, Teddy?
Yeah, I look at a guy like Lou Dort. Look at a guy like Jaden McDaniels. They've got length, a whole lot of want to, and they've got the ability to guard multiple positions. Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Reeves has got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Arenas. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, I mean, he's a very good shooter, but from that distance, his percentages go down.
Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Pass to Sanford. 4 on the clock. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
And you have to love the focus. He gets hit, but converts it anyway.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And that one misses. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for New York. 6-point game. And for all the talk of unicorn centers, a lot to be said for a rim-running big man like Derek Lively.
Yeah, his mobility fits the modern game, BA. He can move his feet, which allows him to cover in space. And then, on the break and as a rim roller, watch your head.
He hits the second from the line. And Atlanta with possession here. Outside Reeves. Here's Laravia. Soft touch off the glass.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Now here's Halliburton. And it falls for him. He's now 4 of 7 from the field.
Yeah, nice effort from Halliburton, working to get that point-blank shot.
And here the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Collier. Just 5 on the clock. The Hawks need to get one up here. Here's Reeves. Lively grabs a miss. Knicks trail by 5. And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's foul number 2 for him.
They've done a great job of protecting the ball tonight. That's just their first turnover.
Right side Reeves. Here's Bagley. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. Counted from distance. Halliburton's got 12.
And this is how you know Halliburton is feeling it. Shooting with assertiveness off the dribble. Nice. And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. And Reeves pulls it down.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in those possessions.
And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his 3rd foul so far. And the Knicks making a change here. Now here's Reeves. He's got 5. Sanford. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Knicks trail by 6. Pass to Berenger. Down low. Tipped. He's got a clear path. Up ahead. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. And the Hawks lead by 8.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Pass to Laravia. Now Halliburton. Fires for 3. Oh, Halliburton, deadly from deep.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Here's Collier. There's 57 seconds left in the first half of this one.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
And we're seeing a great mindset from Halliburton on offense. He's attacking relentlessly and getting well rewarded for it.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
And it's LaRavia missing.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Well, that is the shot he should be looking for. He's just got to hope for better luck next time.
Halliburton for three. The Hawks lead by 7. Here's Reeves. He's got 5. Sanford, good.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
That is just beautiful ball movement. Unselfish basketball.
So we conclude the first half. Atlanta on top. They're up by 10. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And if you just join it in, one half is in the books. One half to go. Here's Collier. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
Come on now. This kind of powerful finish gets guys going.
Yeah, especially when it's coming from your point guard. What a flush.
When you have someone running point who's also a factor at the rim like that, it's a huge advantage.
Oh, merciless jam by Halliburton. He's got some serious hops.
It's Reeves with the drive. The layup off target.
The defense doing just enough there to affect that shot.
Fires the three. Smith, that one's good.
Oh, you talk about guys close to 7 feet, and Smith is one of the best from deep.
Here's Collier. And he goes in for the dunk.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
6 to shoot. Here's Halliburton. Halliburton finishes in close.
I like the way they've established their offense to start the half. 3 straight makes.
And few players are more valuable to their teams than Tyrese Halliburton's rim.
Yeah, he leads the way for them, B.A. An efficient scorer, elite playmaking, and disruptive defensively. And, of course, he makes clutch plays at both ends.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And, Tim, 1 year you shot over 50% from the field and from three-point range, not to mention over 80% from the free throw line. You think we'll ever see that again?
Well, Brian, I think the 50% from the three could be more difficult because the volume is now so high. I'm not sure they're as selective in their shot attempts, which means your percentages naturally come down a bit.
So 3 for 6 is not going to be an option for a great shooter?
Don't think so. 3 for 6 is usually the first quarter for a lot of you guys.
Halliburton for 3. The rebound by Atlanta.
Well, it's still a good start to the half. They had to miss sometime.
Driving inside. Miller pulls it in. Knicks trail by 10. Halliburton outside. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Collier.
He hasn't found the range lately. It's wild to think he had 3 triples there in the first half. Come on now. This kind of powerful finish gets guys going.
Yeah, especially when it's coming from your point guard. What a flush.
When you have someone running point who's also a factor at the rim like that, it's a huge advantage.
Fires top of the key. And he connects with a jumper. He's got 5. The Hawks lead by 10. Pass to Sanford. Here's Collier, guarded by Miller. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Miller outside. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Takes a step back. Here's Reeves. Lays it up and banks it in. Reeves has got 10.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Knicks trail by 11. Pass to Arenas. Uses the glass on the layup. Arenas has got his second basket.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Here's Eason. Takes it inside. It's Eason with the jam.
He's just too quick to the cup. No one near him to get postered.
Pass to Arenas. New York working the ball around now. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Tari Eason. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Hawks?
They've been slippery getting into the lane all game long, putting that help defense to the test.
And they have left the defense scrambling because they have found success in the paint, which has allowed them to play inside out.
First one falls for him. And that's good as he hits both shots.
Yeah, he's as good as it gets at the line. Pretty much automatic.
Pass to Ingram. The three is up. He drops it from range. Ingram's got 7.
Showing the deep shooting range. Ingram can do it all offensively.
The three is up. Hits a three-pointer. Give him 8 points now.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately. Yeah, he gives up a few inches to most of his matchups, but his ability to rise above always gives him a chance.
Left side, Kamara. Back to Porzingis. Out left to the wing. Arenas. And it's all from three-point range.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. It's Barnes on the wing. Pass to Jones. No one near him. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. And the Hawks lead by 13. From downtown, he got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Atlanta in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Knicks trail by 13. Here's Arenas. Easton pulls it in.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Back to Ingram. Pass to Easton. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. New York making a switch here.
Substitution. Jaden McDaniels. Tyrese Halliburton.
Here's Halliburton. Streak it in. Here's Halliburton. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. That one on Barnes. And you might think the toughest picks are set by the bruisers, but some say the shooters actually set the best screens. Why is that?
Well, the guy guarding a shooter doesn't want to leave their side. So when they screen you, you get no help.
Atlanta leading by 10. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Shoots over Halliburton. And another basket for Atlanta.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Halliburton with the ball. He's picked up by Jones. Smith no good.
And they've won the battle on the board so far, and the scoreboard reflects that.
Well, it's the biggest reason they have the lead right now. They have just been flat out the more physical team.
And here's Ingram from the arc. And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes.
And Barnes is showing you he is more than a capable defender.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Knicks trail by 12. Pass to Lively. Now here's McDaniels. Driving to the basket. Fires the three. Miller can't get it to go. Here's Atlanta now. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And Barnes got off the floor quickly, no doubt about that one.
Smith outside. Screen by Lively. The three ball. The rebound by Atlanta. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Pass to Embiid. And he can't jam it through. Knicks trail by 14. From deep three-point land. And the Knicks miss again.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Oh, that's a man on a mission right there.
Well, the defense has to push Embiid farther away from the rim. You can't make the game this easy for him.
And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Knicks trail by 16. Halliburton fires. And the three misses.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Smith outside. He launches. Jones rips down the board. And so it's Ingram with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game.
Look at those long strides. Ingram eating up ground in a hurry.
Halliburton. And he can't stop the run as that misses. And here's Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
I think the key here is to be careful about playing it too safely. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Inside. Halliburton with the ball. And it's Ingram picking him up.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Hawks.
This team did a lot of things well tonight. Number one was passing the ball.
And it was a team that was in rhythm. And they just trusted each other to take the right shots.
That'll do it for this one. They've earned their 27th victory of the year tonight.
And they've had their fingerprints all over this series, winning 2 straight and looking like they have this team's number.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Isaiah Collier.
He was just everywhere for them on both ends, really, just showing a lot of aggressiveness and intensity.
Right side, Easton. Lets it go from deep. Fires in the triple.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Yeah, the atmosphere in this arena has been unbelievable. Great all-around effort by everyone to put this game away.
Timeout called, the Knicks. They're behind by 24. $40 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. It's intercepted. Jones with some nice D.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
Here's Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 16-4 run. Barnes with it. And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost. joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. This should be a real chess match tonight, Grant. These teams both love to get set up and run their plays.
Yeah, you know, B.A., you got two patient teams who execute on exactly what their coach has drawn up for them. Trusting in ball movement to find their shots is the key.
Count it.
He can move around with the big boys. Halliburton not giving in on the interior.
And here's Richardson. A shot from the high post. That one goes in.
And obviously their goal right now is to feed him the ball and get him going.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep getting him the ball in that area.
Yeah, slick drive by Halliburton, cutting through the defense into a shot.
Here's Boyd. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. Halliburton goes. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And few players are more valuable to their teams than Tyrese Halliburton, Grant.
Yeah, he leads the way for them, B.A. An efficient scorer, elite playmaking, and disruptive defensively. And, of course, he makes clutch plays at both ends.
And both free throws good for Halliburton.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Into the lane. Here's Carter. Excellent D there from Lively.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy. Well, you know Coach loves seeing the offensive game plan being executed to perfection.
Here's Boyd. Down low. The layup misses.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Miller. And that one no good to start off the night. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Magic. 4-point game. And it's Tyrese Halliburton with the rebound. Orlando with the rebound. Outside Carter. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Halliburton goes. Pass to Lively. McDaniels from long range. It's rebounded by Boyd. And Orlando has possession. The kick out to Johnson. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Jamal Mosley. He talked about the importance of trying to control the pace of the game. Coach said, quote, Halliburton and his offense like to play fast and push the ball up the floor. So we want to limit their fast break chances and make them play in the half court. We'll see if they're able to slow them down. Brian, back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And the dunk by Halliburton.
Oh, Tyrese. That is how you complete a drive.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to talk it over with his guys. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Here's Boyd. Outside Johnson. Knocks down the long J. Johnson's got 5.
Yeah, every year in the league, Johnson's become a better three-point shooter. That tells you how hard he works in the offseason.
Yes, it's good.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Outside Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
A wiry athlete, Jalen Johnson. 2 loud points.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Substitution on the court.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Going inside. And he lays it up and in.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Magic trail by 5. Outside Richardson. There's the block. A minute 53 left in the first quarter. Pure from three-point range.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Here's Boyd. He's scoreless. Here's Johnson. Orlando moving the ball around. Shot clock at 5. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And when Johnson gets an opening, no question he's looking to power it down.
From behind the arc. And it's Orlando with a rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
1:02 left to play in the first quarter. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And you have to love the focus. He gets hit, but converts it anyway.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start. Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
And New York has possession, following the bucket by the Magic. Porzingis in the post. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
There's 18 seconds left to the opening quarter. Here's Shed. Drives to the hoop. Uses the glass on the layup.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. It's the Knicks. They're up by... And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Well, what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points, and their reserves delivered.
Yeah, they really trust their depth. They have no problem relying on their bench in crucial situations.
Here's Arenas. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And you might think the toughest picks are set by the bruisers, but some say the shooters actually set the best screens. Why is that?
Well, the guy guarding a shooter doesn't want to leave their side, so when they screen you, you get no help.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Derek Lively uses his mobility to his advantage. He said, quote, I like to turn the game into a track meet because I can't outmuscle anybody. But I can definitely get around people, I can outrun them, and I have to be able to use my stamina and energy to keep...
Oh, wow! Tyrese Halliburton!
Wow! Tyrese Halliburton, a monster slam.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute to play. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Halliburton finishes strong.
And we're seeing a great mindset from Halliburton on offense. He's attacking relentlessly and getting well rewarded for it.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And the Knicks making a change here. Magic trail by 3. Richardson for 3. connects from downtown. Richardson's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Here's Miller. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Halliburton goes. Count the basket. Halliburton's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, over the course of the night, he's been taking shots he's comfortable with, and it's working.
Boy gets the bucket.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Looking ahead, they've got the Cavaliers coming to town for their next one. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road.
Oh, a nice read by Smith. Now, he saw the lane and hit it.
Now, for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. McDaniels with some nice D. Knicks leading by 4. Smith outside. To the inside. Oh, and Johnson with a block.
Well, that's excellent defense by Johnson. Able to protect the rim without foul.
Now the Knicks with it. Halliburton outside. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Shot clock at 6. Miller. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
The officials were right on top of that one.
New York shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Richardson for 3. He buries it from 3. Richardson's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure on.
That one rocked this arena.
That's the kind of dunk right there that makes you think he's going to rip down the rim. On the take. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First team foul.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
He's perfect from the line this time. 1:39 left in the first half. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
From deep, Johnson. The Knicks with the rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And Porzingis, known to everyone as the unicorn. I'm sure some of our viewers wonder where he got that nickname from.
The BA, I heard that actually Kevin Durant gave it to him due to his rare combination of size and skill. One unicorn recognizing another, I guess.
Personal foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Well, over just a few years, Jalen Johnson has been able to transform himself into an offensive force. Give him credit for putting in the work.
Miller outside. 41 seconds left in the first half. The shot misses. Orlando trailing here. It's Johnson with a drive. Oh, misses the dunk. Pass to Miller. The 3 ball. New York again can't hit.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
He takes it in. Johnson with a bucket.
Well, Johnson is such a strong guy. He has no problem finishing against physical D.
Oh, Carter with the block. And it's out of bounds to the Knicks. New York will retain possession. Here's Arenas. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. It's all tied in Orlando. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Here's Boyd. Outside Johnson. For the lead. Miller pulls it in. And New York has possession. Here's Halliburton. And it's Halliburton. Gets it to go inside.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Well, you can't teach the athleticism displayed there by Johnson.
And the basket by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 22 points.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Here's Boyd. He has 7. For the lead. And it's New York with a rebound. Halliburton surveys the floor. Streak it in. Here's Halliburton. And the dunk by Halliburton.
Oh, merciless jam by Halliburton. He's got some serious hops.
Here's Boyd. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game.
Well, we see this more and more. Big guys who can really shoot it from deep.
Outside McDaniels. To the middle. Miller outside. It's McDaniels on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. And he drives in. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Good read by McDaniels. This is the kind of team-first attitude he brings to the floor.
Here's Boyd. Launches it. Lively grabs a miss.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Halliburton with the ball. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And it's a 5-point Knick lead.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Here's Boyd. 7 points in the game. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Soft touch off the glass. Boyd's got 9 points.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
For 3, Smith gets the 3 to fall. Smith's got his second bucket on the night.
Oh, you talk about guys close to 7 feet, and Smith is one of the best from deep. And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Halliburton outside. Inside. A nice shot by Smith. Smith's got 5 points now this quarter.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
.152 left in the third quarter. Here he goes. Shed, that's good.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
Halliburton for three. Oh, you got to guard Halliburton from there.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Shed to the wing, right side. And we've got 1:18 left in the third quarter. 6 to shoot. Here's Tyson. Off target from outside.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
To the paint. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Oh, my. 2 points the easy way for Smith.
Halliburton with the steal. And Hallie to the hoop.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
To stop the run. Jams it in off a great move.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
– 30 seconds left to play in the third. Can't cash it in from close range. Pass to Shed. Here's Tyson. Driving inside. Tipped. Now Halliburton. Lets it go from deep. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Knicks. They lead by 11. And we've got more. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. New York leading by 11. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Beyond the arc. That shot is off.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And the big-time scoring night from Johnson continues. This guy has solidified himself as a very good club.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
Here's Tyson. Pass to Boyd. From deep. Clock at 6. And the deficit down inside single digits.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Here's Boyd.
He didn't have his feet planted.
So Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. both teams making some changes here. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hi, guys. Well, Jamal Mosley was just reviewing the plan with his team. He said to them, "You guys look defeated out there. Wake up. This game is far from over, but I need you all to believe that. I need you to fight for one another right now."
Thank you for that, Allie. Jacks up a three. Drains the triple. And the Knicks lead by 14. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Knicks?
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And let's talk about their blocks. When you're facing a team swatting shots, it becomes a mental situation as well. Makes you think twice before you fire. I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
To the middle. Kavara, that's good.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Outside Richardson. There's the drive. They can't stop the run with that one. Knicks leading by 18. Tries from 19. Another one falls for New York.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. So New York going with almost an entirely new group here.
Substitution for the Knicks. Derek White.
Magic trail by 20.
Brandon Miller. Tyrese.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Halliburton with the steal. In your career, Stan, you coach contending teams, as well as teams that had little to no expectations.
Yeah, B.A., give me the contending teams. Give me the talent and the expectations and pressure that goes with it. Listen, coaches just want as much chance to succeed as they can have. And when you've got the best players, you've got the best chance to win. And the pressure that goes with it is a lot easier than struggling night in and night out.
Halliburton goes. And the layup is good. Halliburton's got 33.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Back to Richardson. 6 on the shot clock. They set the pick. Puts it up from the high post. It's good! What a day!
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Knicks.
I was really impressed with their attitude today, Graham. Competitive game, they battled through every step of the way.
And B.A., can you say big-time effort and energy? I mean, just a tremendous performance. They were well-deserving of this win.
And they really wanted this one. It pushes their win total up to 21.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Tyrese Halliburton.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. New York working the ball around now. Here's Halliburton. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Halliburton's got 35.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this win.
And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that about wraps it up.